I am sweaty. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the key to everything, and that is balance. No, not balance like standing on one foot and trying not to fall over like you did in 5th grade PE class, but balance in the sense of life. Now, I know that sounds like very broad and vague, but especially growing up and being Asian, with the yin-yang symbol being so prominent, even if you believe in religion and there's both heaven and hell, there are two sides to everything. It seems historically it's a light and a dark side, with the light being portrayed as good and the dark being portrayed as evil. I do think that analogy can be used to describe most things in life. I don't believe in cutting out everything bad for you, whether that's like video games or like drugs and alcohol, maybe the drugs, unhealthy food, snacks, candy, whatever. I think there is somewhere in the middle that is actually good for you. I went down the self-improvement rabbit hole over the last few months, and I tried everything, whether it was cold showers, waking up at 5 a.m, whatever. I just don't think all those things are sustainable. And I think if you are doing those things every day, yeah, it might be good for you, but what is it taking from your life? I think it's very hard to get everyone on that schedule, even if it's like your close few friends, and living that lifestyle. So I do think parts of it are positive. I just think that living a life like that is pretty boring, and it seems very gray. I'm gonna sidebar as I'm editing this and contribute more to the conversation as I'm rewatching some of what I said. But I think there are periods of your life where you do need to grind heads down, get away from everyone, and just focus on a specific goal for a few months at a time. But I think there is that other period where most of your life takes place, where you are harvesting the fruits of your labor, all that hard work from that heads down period, and doing everything in moderation. I think vices were created to add a little bit of fun to your life. Some sparkle, some color. Now, I'm not saying do these things all the time, but I think in moderation, they're fine. I think not just fine, I think everything in moderation is good for you. My methodology is that life is meant to be experienced, and why prevent yourself from certain experiences once? There's an Oscar Wilde quote that reads, "Everything in moderation, including moderation." I'm a firm believer in moderation and balance, as you can tell. And this is like me speaking as a person. This isn't like someone else's opinion. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. You don't have to believe the same things that I do. I just think a lot of this stuff is BS. So work to find that balance in your life for whatever that may be. Whether that's like your eating habits, your health, your learning habits, what you do in your free time. I think it should be a balance of things you do for yourself to improve yourself, things you care about and want to work on and spend time doing that are productive, and things that just make you happy and you do just to do them. For me, that's like video games or streaming shows. Now, are those things getting me any farther in the places that I want to go and getting me closer to the goals I want to achieve? Probably not. But do they allow me to de-stress at the end of a long day when my mind is racing, overthinking, and just need some rest? Yes, they do. I totally scrapped another video I had just because I wasn't proud of it. I think better off with these like rambles and just getting all my ideas out there rather than like structuring and script writing, whatever. I think this feels more authentic. But to conclude, don't feel bad about yourself if you're ever down a rabbit hole on self-improvement and fall off that wagon, or tell yourself you can't have a little bit of fun. Everything's a balance. Do things in moderation. There's no guide to life. There's no guide on the best way to live your life. Even the most successful people in terms of fame or money have flaws. So live your life the way you want to live it, first in the best interest of yourself, and second in the interests of other people. Those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for watching. Peace.